Hey, so thank you for asking to do this video. I've been wanting to do it and just haven't made the time for it, so I apologize, but here it is now. So the question is how I organize my stuff for social media. So I showed you how I post to social media. Now I'm going to show you how I organize my stuff so that I can keep track and know what I already posted or whatever. So I'm going to share my screen. Give me a second here. Okay. All right. So what you're seeing on my screen is my business folder on my computer, and it has multiple things, as you can see here. I'm going to show you two different things uh, in my business folder. So the first thing is website photos. I literally named it that so I know what it is, where to go. I then have them sorted into categories so I know where to grab the photos and I'm not searching. So I post mainly newborn and milestone photos of my clients, but I also post self-portraits. I post pictures of my studio, my products. I do room views of my clients' work and things like that as well. So this is all here. I can find everything that I need. So I'm just going to go into newborn and you'll see I have a photo dump here. This is after a session. I pick my favorites. I export from Lightroom and I watermark the image. People do this in different ways. Some people don't watermark, some people do. Some people will use something like Blogstomp where they can literally or even Photoshop where they can literally like stamper it. So it's kind of like over here where you can't crop it out, where obviously, especially in this photo, this is an easy crop out. I just don't take the time and effort to do that. I would recommend doing it, but I just don't. I just have it in the lower corner here. It's a Lightroom, basically like a Lightroom preset. I export it this way, it comes out and it's done. But then inside of this photo dump, I have a folder titled Posted to Social. So no joke, it is this simple. I will take the photo that I'm using or that I just posted and drag it over here. I'll move it into the posted to social, and then I have the photo dump of posted to social right here. These are all the photos that I just went through this week and created posts for. I do one image per post just because I'm not always busy enough and I'm always worried about running out of photos. Um, Obviously that's going to change. And there are some occasions where I'll do multiple photos. It just depends. But this is legit what I do. Now, I also post to my Google My Business page, and I try to do that every day just because I feel like I see traction when I actually post photos there. So I don't post like a caption every time. I just post a picture. So what I try to do is once a week I try to post an actual post. Barely anybody sees it, but I think Google likes it. I don't know. That's my own opinion of what I've seen from my page. But I do try to post an image in there every day, and I am trying to delete old images as well. I can show you that. But so I also have a posted to Google folder. So what I do is the way I have my system set up is I post it to social first, and then I take the images that I've already posted to social and I post them on Google. And then I know all of these photos are completely used. I don't need them anymore. I could delete them, or I could, save them in case I need them later or need them for my website, et cetera, et cetera. So that is my photo organization for my posts. Now, I said that there was another thing I was going to show you in here, and this is thank you to Carla because she gave me this idea and I have loved it. I think I do mine a little differently than hers, but this is my version. So I made a spreadsheet that's basically just a database. Now, again, I have the same categories as to what I post. Okay, I just have them at the top and I have two columns for each. The last time I used it, so this is a date column, and the actual post, this is the comment, the meat of the post that I'm using. So what I do is I have them and then I have them sorted so that if I know that I'm going to use a newborn post, I can actually sort oldest to newest. This wasn't used since last year, so I can copy and paste this right into Creator Studio, add my hashtags, add the photo, schedule it, and I'm done. Now, you obviously have to build this arsenal. I'm not saying it's one and done. When I first did this, I actually went back and I copied any of the good, like any of the stuff that I had already used that I liked. And they don't always work for every photo or anything like that. So I do try to match my photos to my captions as much as I can. But this is a huge help. Huge. It gives me ideas, a place to do it. And then anytime I create a new one, I just scroll to the bottom, add my new post, add the date, and now I can use it again next year. So the concern, I can see the concern with doing this is that, won't people remember, you know, won't they have seen your post before? So one, you can see the last time I posted this was December, which was 6 months ago. I don't think anybody's going to remember. Even if they do, it will just feel familiar. It's not like they're going to go, oh, I know that you used that post in December. And two, such a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of your audience actually sees your posts. I know it's very sad. Social is its own beast, but you know, such a small amount of your audience sees it that it's unlikely that the same person's going to see this post 6 months later. So I think that this is a great method. It's a lot of weight off of your shoulder. And if you do, I know, you know, with the retreat and everything we had discussed, outsourcing, this is one of the things that you can outsource. Hand this method over to your outsourcer and go, there, you're done. If you need new posts, let me know and I will review those. So, I mean, why not, right? This makes life very easy, very quick. And then I just change the date and then it'll sort down to the bottom. You can see I have, my different categories. And then I also put my hashtags over here. Now, hashtags are a different story. I use hashtags. The easiest way that I have found to use them is using Planoly. So I'll show you that here in a second. But I copied and pasted them here just so that I had them as well. But otherwise, yeah, this is it. So, all right, so there's a couple of things I want to show you. So first off, Creator Studio has moved. So here's my page. I go to Publishing Tools. And you can see this is, you know, posts and reactions and all that kind of stuff. But what I do is I go over to the sidebar here, more tools, Creator Studio, and it pops up. And this is how I get into organize all my content. So I go, just like I said before, I go over to the Instagram side, create post, Instagram feed. I will add content from file upload. I'll go to milestone. These are all new, so I know I can grab them. I'll grab this one here. I'll move it over to post it to social, grab it and post it. Then I'll come to my social media posts, go to milestone oldest. This was used 3 months ago, but it's not too bad. It doesn't really apply. Doesn't apply. Oh, this one's perfect. 8/1/20. It didn't. Oh, 20. Oh, yeah, that's a very old post. Never mind. I thought it was 2021. Okay, this one's perfect. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to change it to, when am I going to post it? Probably going to post it 3 days from now, the 27th. So 6/27, I think. Not working. Okay, and then go back in here, post. Okay, and then I post my hashtags right here. You can also post them in the comments. You can do that by, I think you can, oh, maybe you can't do that in here. Thought you could do that in Creator Studio, but maybe not. And then what I do is I go to Planoly. Now, I used to use Planoly to schedule my content, but I found it much more difficult. And so now I only use it to store my hashtags. Because I can have categories. They're really easy. And then I go, okay, this is a milestone. So I want my milestone category. Copy. Copy. And then I can do big bow. Big bows. Now, what I'm doing, I don't always recommend. This is how I look for my hashtags that I want to use. So I know that they're good. So if I do I go to Instagram, I do a search and I go big bow. Oh, it's actually not as bad as I thought. 269 posts or 269,000 posts, 513,000 posts on big bows. So I'm going to use big bow instead. Has a little bit less numbers there. Maybe I can try big bow babies. 9,000. A little small, but not a problem. Let's try that. Big bow babies. Well, and then a lot of times what I'll do is I have others. I have Cake Smash, not one I want. Family Photo, not one I want. I was recommending using all 30 hashtags, but obviously it's going to be a little bit of a struggle for me to find all 30 right now, so I won't do that here with you. I add a location. My studio is in North Huntington, so sometimes I'll tag it. Sometimes I'll tag where the family lives. So I'll do South Hills. I'll do South Hills Village. It's actually like a little mall. And then I'll post it to Facebook. I'll schedule it for, I do believe it's the 27th. Okay, and then I have looked at my Instagram insights. So you can go to your Instagram profile and then go to, I think it's in settings. No, sorry. Go to your Instagram profile. I don't normally do this on here. I wonder if it's not, you might not be able to see it on, okay, you can't see your insights on the desktop. So if you pull up your Instagram app, I don't know that you're going to be able to see this. You usually can't. I'll just walk you through it. Pull up your Instagram app, click on your profile, and then there's actually an insights button. Oh, I'm trying to dip this so you can see it. No, you're not going to be able to. Right above your highlights, there's an insights button. You go to your insights and then you can go to your, I think it's your audience. Yep. Your audience, and it will show you, if you scroll down, most active times all the way at the bottom. It'll have this little bar graph and you can see when your viewers are most active on which days. So what I have done is I wrote on a little notebook right next to me. So this post is going to go out on a Sunday. Sunday, my viewers are active around 6 at night. So I'm going to make this for 5:57 and then I'm going to schedule it. Now this is the other trick. This is my hack and it's goofy, but it works for me. This is how I stagger my posts, but do it without having to count or whatever. Okay, so this is my notebook. This is actually my Bujo. What I do is I write the date across the top that I'm starting my posts. So I started doing this yesterday. So I wrote 23, 24, 25, all the way through to the 9th, okay? And then I wrote I wrote IF, so I know that each day has an Instagram post and a Facebook post, and I cross them off as I do it. And then I write little letters that represent something to me. Now, I told you I mostly do newborns and milestones. So I go, mine says NWN, me, and then it goes MWMP, and then it repeats. So this is 2 weeks of content. Actually, it's a little more than that. And it's staggered. So what it is it's one day I'll do a newborn post. The next day I will do a wall art post with newborn content, and then back to a newborn post, then a post about me where I show my face. And then I'll do milestone, wall art with milestone, and then I'll do a product, and then I repeat. Okay. And so that's what this little graph does for me, so that I know if I'm posting to Facebook on the 27th, I know I know that I can stagger that content and come down to my next milestone content day, which is the 6th for Instagram. So now I can come over here, schedule this for the 6th. Now the 6th is a Tuesday. My viewers are active between 12 and 3. So I'll just do 1:57 and schedule. And now you'll see the little bubbles pop up over here. And then I'll go back to the Facebook side. I don't do this per post. I usually wait until I have like, a couple posts, and then I'll go over and change it. But this is just so you guys can see it. I'll edit the post on the Facebook side so that I can delete this, retag the location there, and save, and I'm done. Now that post is posted on the 27th on Facebook, the 6th on Instagram, so I can cross those off. And then I can go in and do the same thing, but flip-flop. So then I can do another milestone post for Instagram on the 27th and for Facebook on the 6th. Again, I know it sounds goofy. This doesn't work for everyone. I also know that it sounds very complicated, but this is how this method has worked for me for a while now, and it makes doing this so incredibly smooth. You have no idea. My life has been so much easier since I've done this. So I've basically showed you almost all of my tricks. I think the only other trick that I wanted to show you was, this is my Google My Business page. So this is the home page. You can see it tells you a bunch of different stuff here. There's a posts that you can go to. And this is what I said, like, I just copy one of my Facebook posts from the week. I put it here with a picture, I post it, and then I only post these once a week, if I even do that. And like literally 3 views, 4 views. It's not like these get a lot of traction, but Google seems to also be pressing this now. So I just do them. It's a copy paste, real quick, easy thing to do. But what I do is I try to remember to post a photo every day also. And so I'll go down to photos and I'll just add photo just like I normally would. So with the method that I have, it you can see I'm already in my posted to social folder. So I would take this one, post it, move that to posted to Google, and be done. I already did that for the day, sorry. Now they also have a place for video, which I have uploaded a couple, and I keep meaning to do more. I keep forgetting. At work, I'll do behind the scenes stuff, or you can see like some awards, my studio, I do that kind of stuff in there. And then team, I just show myself because it's just me for my business. Identity is just your logo and your cover. But they all show up in the overview, and that's usually what I look. And I do the same exact thing. I post, and you can see how it looks. I post newborn, and then a wall collage with a wall gallery with newborn work, and then another newborn. Normally I would post myself here, or sometimes I will post like a maternity or something else, because I do those as well, or a product. And of course I'm showing you something that doesn't follow this, but then I go to milestone. So milestone, wall art with milestone, and again, this is supposed to be a milestone. I'm showing you that I do this all the time. I swear I do, but I'm not, for whatever reason, I've been off my game here. But anyway, you see what I'm saying. So that's exactly what I do. So I'm going to kind of try and walk you through it again. So what I do is I load up Creator Studio. I go to Instagram, create post, Instagram feed. I add my content. So I go to file, upload. I go to whatever category I have in my website photos, drop. Okay. And then I will pick a photo that I want to use. Maybe I'll do a cake smash. Okay. And I'm going to drag that photo to my posted to social. Now I know not to use this photo again. Click on the photo and upload it. Then I go to my spreadsheet. Let's see. Add whites, family photos. This is a good one, but I'm gonna have to tailor it, so I won't be able to just post. I have to tailor this one. Because this girl hated her cake smash. I actually think I thought I had a, yep, here it is. Did I mention some kids don't like cake or getting their picture taken? I used it 6 months ago, not a big deal. I'm gonna use it, so Facebook will be 7/6. This, and then I go over to Planoly, which I of course closed. Grab my hashtag cake smash. And then onto milestones as well. Do I have a location? It's close to that. Of course not. Okay, that'll be good enough for now. Again, I have 14 more hashtags that I can use. I might adjust that later. Location, we were in Sarver. And then I'm gonna flip-flop these. So this is scheduled for the 7th. I'll do 2:08 for that, getting that right timing. And then this is a late one, so we'll do 6:08. See how quick and easy that was? That's how long it takes me to do a post. And I'm staggering them at the same time so that my audience doesn't see them on the same day at the same time when they're platform hopping. So I know it sounds complicated and it'll take you a minute to get it set up and it'll take you some time to like work out your own little method, but you just saw how quickly I did that, how smoothly that runs for me now. I can post like that. And that's what you want for this. You want a system that works because, oh my gosh, posting social is miserable. Keeping up with this is a full-time job. That's why people hire social media coordinator. So this is my method. I hope it works for you. If you have questions, just ask. And I'm sorry that this video is so long, but I wanted to make sure that I fully told you exactly what I do. So I hope it helps.